What a night. I mean, how would you, first of all, just kind of, reflect on it and put into perspective what that means for the country, but also for you and that group of players in that dressing room?
Well, I think, the players were immense, I have to say. Right the way through the team, they were immense. And they have given the fans in the stadium, who were also incredible. I mean, I've been here with a full house and not heard it anywhere near the levels that the crowd found today. But they were behind every challenge. They were behind every time we pressed the ball. They were behind every run we had. And the energy was incredible in the stadium. So to be able to send them home feeling as they do tonight, to hear them at the end, I mean, you can't beat a bit of Sweet Caroline, can you? That's a belter, really. And to know that so many millions of people, after such a difficult year at home, can have that enjoyment that I know we'd have given them today is very special.
Thanks, Scott. We go next to John Cross, the Mirror.
Hello, Gareth. Many congratulations. The team was so controlled and so measured and so impressive today. I mean, it was obviously a fantastic moment, but does it allow you to dream a bit, because of what's possible? Because it still feels as if this team, maybe there's still more to come in this tournament from this team.
Well, it didn't really need me to say it, but when we got in the dressing room, we were talking about Saturday already, because today's been an immense performance, but at a cost, emotionally and physically at a cost, and we've got to make sure that we recover well and that mentally we're in the right space. It's a dangerous moment for us. We'll have that warmth of success and the feeling, around the country that we've only got to turn up to win the thing, and we know it's going to be an immense challenge from here on. So I think the players know that they've been to the latter stages before. They know how difficult that's been. So their feet are on the ground. They should feel confident from the way they've played and the manner of the performance. But of course, we came here with an intention, and we've not achieved that yet.
Thanks, John. Sami Mokbel, Daily Mail.
Hi, Gareth.
Hi, Sammy.
Oh. Certain results and performances can reverberate and send messages. Is that one? And do you think your team, after that performance, can grow into the stature of being one of the tournament favourites?
Well, I think the performance was really important. The level of the performance. We're playing a team with 4 World Cup winners, a manager that's had an incredible career, and I didn't have the chance to congratulate him earlier because I know tonight will be a difficult night, but he's had an incredible career with Germany, and I have huge respect for what he's done. So we know that there's always been questions following the World Cup about us against a big team, a big nation, and Germany are, with their experience today, we knew that they would dictate the speed of certain passages of the game, the possession. We know that Cruz would organise the game, and Hummels, and that we'd have to be patient. So what pleased me the most was that we'll always have passion and we'll always have heart, but we played with brains today as well, and we pressed at the right moments. We wanted to be man for man aggressive in our pressure. Wing-backs really did that well and set the tone. The forwards picked the right moments to go and the right moments to stay. And then we found a nice balance of being brave with the ball to keep possession in our own half at times. And, our defenders are exceptional at that. But also then the right moments to really go quickly and counter. And that was a real step forward for us.
Thanks, Sammy. Alex Howell, BBC Sport.
Hi, Gareth.
Hi, Alex.
I've heard you speak about the feeling you've been able to give your teammates from you when you played, and also the feeling you've given the fans. But how do you feel after a performance and win like that?
I'm just thinking about Saturday, really. It was lovely to be on the side. To see the second goal in was a really special moment. But, we've not achieved what we want to achieve yet. So we can look back on a day like today in the future. But I want to get Saturday right and get my focus on that game, really.
Thanks, Alex. Next, Arolas Oldsada, VG Norway.
Hi, Gareth. At the final whistle, you resembled more a man that had just led like a friendly game and a friendly 2-0 win than a win over Germany. You looked so calm, and you said this is a dangerous moment for you. Is that because of that? Because you try to keep your calm in order to show everyone else that you need to keep your head calm?
No, I think I know what we've set out to achieve, and today, of course, is a big result. England have never managed to beat Germany in a knockout game since the final here, and I think we haven't put together in a tournament a semi-final followed by a quarter-final since 1966 either. So, these players keep writing history, and they've got the chance again. We've only ever been to one European Championship semi-final, so again they've got the chance to do something really special, and we've got to make sure we give ourselves the very best chance of doing that.
Thanks, Arolas. Simon Peach, Press Association.
Hi, Gareth. Congratulations.
Thanks, Simon.
Sorry.
Can you hear me?
We're getting a bit of kickback from you, so we'll jump next to Frida Fagerland from Sweden.
Hi, Gareth. Obviously, we don't know the outcome yet in the Sweden versus Ukraine game, but what are your impressions of these teams so far? You played Sweden in the World Cup and made it through rather comfortably back then.
Yeah, but Sweden are a country with an unbelievable record against us, and a country I've got huge respect for their football. They've produced so many good teams. They've achieved more than the size of the population, and if it is Sweden that we play, that will be a really, really difficult game for us. So we've watched them through the tournament. They made it so difficult for Spain in the first game, and we know that game would be really tough. And of course now we have to go to Rome away from our own fans, so a different sort of experience for us, and we've got to be ready for all of those challenges and changes.
Thanks, Frida. We'll try Simon Peach once more. Simon?
Try again. What does the challenge now of going away from Wembley bring to you, Gareth?
Yeah, I mean, there's the preparation time is, of course, really short, so much less time on the training pitch. I mean, we were able to work unusually in depth, as much depth this week as we were, because we don't normally get that time with the players. And that's going to be a quicker turnaround. It's going to be about recovery. It's going to be about making sure psychologically we're back in the right place. This is where the squad have been so good to be understanding of the changes. The players that haven't played as much as they would have hoped have been immense. I've got to say it's a really difficult role, and they've done it brilliantly. And we said to them yesterday, look, we're talking 2 more weeks to be a part of something really special, and they're all in on that. But it doesn't make it any easier. You go training in the morning, and that's a hard session for that group that haven't played. I've done it, so I know how that feels. But without their mentality and without the way they've been and their contribution when they've come into the games as subs, then we wouldn't be in a quarter-final now.
Thanks, Simon. Dan King, The Sun.
Hi, Gareth. Just talking about contributions, obviously you've had all the clamour about having, do we play Jack Grealish, do we not? But today it seemed a real vindication of the way you've approached, this game and indeed the tournament, that he came on, and in the time he was there, you almost got as much out of him as you could possibly want. A key role in both goals. Can you just assess his contribution and how important he is, even if he's only playing for 15, 20 minutes?
Yeah, I think with Jack, as with a few others, we've just got to make sure that we maximise what's possible. And with him and Hendo, who came into the game, they both missed 14 weeks of the season. These games are unbelievably intense, with and without the ball. You've got to really go. And beyond the intensity that he had at the end of the season with his club, we've got all that data. We know the level of the game, but we also know that he's a really special talent and he can have a big impact as he did. So it's a conversation I actually had with him yesterday, and it's very hard with forward players. We've got so many good attacking options, and it's hard to give them all the love they need. As a forward, you need to feel that love, and their acceptance and understanding of needing to be patient, needing to wait for their moments right across the board, with Marcus, with Jayden, with Dominic, with Jack. They've really understood. They've sacrificed themselves for the group, and it's only by doing that throughout that you get you get to the stages we are. Last night there were 6 changes in both the teams that won, I think. So over half the team, everybody's got to be ready, and that's going to be more and more important as we get to the latter stages of the tournament.
Thanks, Dan. We've got time for 2 more. Rob Harris, AP.
Hi, Gareth. Congratulations.
Thanks, Rob.
I heard you mention that you caught David Seaman's eye on the big screen. When exactly was that? And I'm sure you wanted to avoid talking about it pre-match, but how much really were your thoughts on trying to give new memories, particularly to the 96 squad of facing Germany? And generally, do you feel like, particularly with the shootout from 2018, that about you're banishing jinxes of the past that might have faced the England sides?
Well, in terms of Dave, I just saw him at the end. Camera went to him and David Beckham, I think I saw, and look, I said outside, I can't change the fact that the guys I played with in '96 didn't get to play in a final, and so I that will always live with me. But what this group of players have been able to do is give a new generation a lot of happy memories, and another afternoon where they've made a bit of history. We've done that a fair bit over the last 4 years, and sorry, I don't remember the end of the question, Rob. Sorry.
It was just obviously combined with 2018 as well. The fact is, this is yet another marker, one of those things that seems to be a sort of burden on England for so many years. Yeah,
but that's. I know people might be fed up of me saying it, but that's such an important thing for the players to understand, that they don't need to feel that burden. They can play with that fearlessness, they can have that fresh outlook, because it's not important for them. What they can do is change all of that, and it means that they can go with the mindset of it being a challenge rather than being fear. And I think they took that challenge on today, and they played in that way, and that's what we've got to continue to do.
Thanks, Robin. We'll finish with Dan Kilpatrick from the Evening Standard. You there, Dan? No. Okay, we'll conclude it there. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.